been doing this tour since November we started in the States. It was really intensive, but really good because it kind of prepared us for, coming over and supporting Depeche and then doing all these headliner shows as well. We had been doing some touring before the release of this record as well. It's been great. I think we've all done other projects that are creative and musical, but speaking personally, to be back in this environment with, the three of us, there's something truly special about it.
How do you feel about the reunion of the band?
Excellent, yeah. I mean, like Jason said, we'd all pursued other avenues of creativity, not just music. I went into film, directing and assistant directing in commercials, as well as making music with Terence Fixmer for Fixmer McCarthy. And I think, all the processes we went through whilst we were apart helped create a stronger sense of who we are as individuals, which means that when we come back together, there's a clearer purpose for everybody's role, and it feels excellent. It feels really good, really positive.
I understand Bon has an infection with his eye.
Yeah, well, that's all it is. He came down kind of with a flu a couple days ago, and then last night before our show in Bochum, his eye started getting red, so he's at the hospital today. So unfortunately, he can't be with us.
Too bad, yeah. But he will play tonight, then.
I hope so. Yeah.
It's going to be tough without him.
Yeah, pretty much wouldn't be a show. So.
Yeah. I mean, the way we do the show now, there's a lot more of a performance that we couldn't just switch on a machine and the music comes out. We need all of us there to play.
Could you tell me some more about your connection with Depeche Mode?
Well, it all started with the Music for the Masses tour in 1988. That was just a year or so after we'd signed to Mute Records, which also is obviously Depeche's label. And we were invited to join them on tour. And at the time, Bon and myself were a little bit reticent about going on such a commercially angled tour. We felt that Nitzer Ebb was more of a kind of exclusive underground type band, and we didn't quite understand, virtually everything about the music industry at that point. We were very young. So we conceded to Daniel Miller, who really wanted us to do it, and to our management, and we went on tour, and it ended up being a real kind of eye-opener. One, because the guys, Depeche Mode, are so friendly and so open and supportive, and continue to be to us and to many other bands. And it started a great friendship, really. We then did the subsequent tour with the Violator album, which was the next album in the US, and that kind of cemented. That tour was legendary in many respects, partly because of the excesses of the shenanigans that went on the road, but also because it was like the biggest tour of that year. It was a pretty amazing time. 3.5 months I think it was, touring in the States with the biggest band in the world at that time is obviously going to have a positive effect on you for the most part. and we continue to be friends with them over the years. Alan Wilder, whilst he was still in Depeche Mode, co-produced an album. I have appeared on a couple of Alan's Recoil project albums, performing vocals for him. And we still maintain a good relationship with him as well, even though he's no longer in Depeche Mode. In fact, we're going to be playing some shows with Recoil in Spain at the end of this tour. And it's just basically it's kind of a cliche, but it's like a big family atmosphere around that band. I mean, the people that they work with are all very easy to get along with. Their crew are amazing, and it's a very positive and safe environment. So we're going to be kind of sad to say goodbye to them on Saturday, which is our last Depeche show. They finished their tour finally after a year.
Is there, apart from Depeche Mode, do you also feel connected with bands like Front 242, Deutsch-Amerikanische Freundschaft?
Well, it's connected in as much as, you know, the kind of the press and, you know, certainly DAF were a big influence on us when we started. Front 242, you know, we know the guys personally. I mean, you know, I know Daft personally, but it's not, you know, wouldn't say everyone's great friends or anything, but it's, I don't think there's anything as close as what we had